Yella. Alright, I'm back. Congozilla. David Glass. Thursday, September 19th, 2024. And I know it's been 54 days since I last uploaded a video for you guys. And that was back on July 26th. Wow. So, yeah, 54 days, and now I'm back. And I'm out on a bike today. It's about 12:30 in the afternoon. And I'm making a video to show you my commute to work, which is as follows. Because I started working part-time again back on June 9th. And then I kept going with my videos. I'm real happy with my job. And I left off on July 26th. And there was a really good reason for that. And that is because the last video I made and uploaded for you guys, when I reloaded my camera, and you know, I uploaded the video from the camera to the computer, and I recharged the battery and everything. And when I got the battery out of the camera, I was looking at it. The battery had swollen. So it's a lithium-ion battery. It's a Sony Type N battery, like N for Nancy. Sony uses a letter code for all the camera batteries that they make. And the camera I'm using, I really like using this camera for these videos. It's a Sony DSC-TX30. It's got excellent image stabilization. It's waterproof down to 30 feet or 10 meters. And so it's like really good as like a knockaround, because I don't have to worry about dust or water or anything like that when I'm mounted on my bicycle. Because, you know, I'm on a bicycle, an electric bicycle, and I'm going like 30 kilometers per hour. And there's a difference between using this camera and my phone, for example, which has terrible image stabilization. So I could use that to make a video, but it'd be bouncing all over the place. Or my more expensive Sony camera, which is an RX100 Mach 2. And the thing about that is, then I got a $1,000 camera mounted on the handlebars of a bicycle, which I don't think is a good idea, because, you know, it's a bicycle, and an accident is an unplanned event. And so I had to replace the battery for this camera before I could make another video for you all. And what happened is, I found out a whole bunch of things, because this camera is 11 years old. And I had it checked out recently, and they put it in a hyperbaric chamber, and it's all still waterproof and everything, so I can still use it for making snorkeling videos. And I found out, like, Sony doesn't make the battery anymore, so I had to find alternative source. I wound up using AliExpress to find an Australian battery manufacturer in Australia who has a connection to a battery manufacturer in China who happens to still manufacture this battery. So that's what I did. I ordered from Australia, and I got the battery. And in fact, I got 2 of them. And it's kind of creepy, like, you know, all the electronics, as you can see, and this camera still works great and everything. But if I couldn't find that replacement battery, and I think being in Israel made it challenging, and because, like, Amazon didn't have it, and I don't know. There are differences in the products that you see from page to page, on country to country. So yeah, I'm back now. I got 2 good batteries for this camera. I'm never gonna run out of battery power again while making one of these videos. And I can get more batteries for this camera. And I'm thinking of, like, what changes I can tell you about since I got this job. Like, I'm working 3 days a week, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and it's very, very physical. So it's leaving me real tired on Wednesday and Thursday, which is not so bad because it's got me losing weight. And the reason why I'm going up to the building today, because that's what you're going to see, is you're not going to see where I work. I'm not going to take you, like, door to door. But you're going to see the building, and the reason why I'm going there is because in my building there's like 200 other businesses, and a place right near the entrance sells work clothes. And now it's late in September, and it's not really cold, you know, like, as you can see from what people are wearing and stuff. And it's a bright, sunshiny day. It's like 85 degrees right now. And I guess I gotta speak up because the traffic here is pretty noisy. But this is a busy intersection. And we're almost up at work now. So I get to ride on paths all the way. The commute is only around 4 kilometers. It's getting to be like my favorite time of the year in Israel because the weather's just like gorgeous, and it's very dry. There's no humidity. In the morning it's cool, and I realized within maybe this coming Sunday or next Sunday it's going to be uncomfortable riding to work wearing shorts and a t-shirt. And we got so many gobs of ink where I work, just all around the place, man. It's a print shop. So it's a print shop, and we're printing t-shirts and clothing. and you get this ink on your clothes, it doesn't go away. So I don't want to trash a pair of jeans. I don't have very many pairs of jeans these days, and a good pair of jeans is hard to get in Israel, believe it or not. It's not like it's not that hard to get. It just costs about 25% more than any other country in the world. So I prefer to buy my clothes in Denmark. And I know the light is green and I could buzz right through the intersection right now, but I gotta stop and show you. Here we are. This is the Tel Aviv House of Detention right here. And I hope you can see that good. So it looks like, I don't know, inmates or some support group has decorated the outside. That flag, or not flag, that piece of nationalist, well, it is. It's a nationalist propaganda billboard right there. It says, Yahad Nanatzach. It means like together as one, we're gonna be victorious in this war we got going on. And the artwork on the outside was either done by inmates or some support group or something. There's a residential community right there next to the Tel Aviv House of Detention. That's like a gated community of pretty nice condominiums, in fact. And this is the Dan Panorama, this big building that is just like huge on the corner. This is where I work. This is called the Dan Panorama Mall. But it's not a shopping mall. It's like a multi-floored complex of factories that all have truck access on every floor. So like you can drive a truck up to the 6th floor of this place. The inside is a giant courtyard. We're gonna be there in a minute. But I'm only taking you up to the entrance to this store I have to go to right in the front. And that's what you're gonna get to see. So, and that's gonna be my video for today, because I got other things I gotta get done. I'm crossing the street and we're going in there. Yalla. All this construction and like everything at this intersection, it has to do with the train, because they're still building the train system. The train that E-Man uses to get to work in a different part of the city is the red line, and the red line is finished, and there still is the green line and the purple line to go, which aren't going to be finished until like 2025. So yeah, this intersection is still kind of crazy and half constructed. So you see, like, this building, the Dan Panorama Mall, is like hollow inside. It's a big giant courtyard, like the Apple Circle in California, but it's not a circle, like the Apple headquarters. So, but it has a courtyard inside. So in the courtyard, there's like this corkscrew that you can drive on that you normally find in like underground parking garages. And the businesses and the small factories and stuff are all around the inside of the place on every floor. And there's a street going around the building on every floor. And you drive up and access all of the streets to all the floors on this corkscrew that I'm gonna show you, which is right at the entrance to the building. We just gotta get on up this street first, no problem, on the fragile chopper. And I'm turning right, because we're going in there. Yalla. The bike does okay with water. I just always go through it real slow and carefully because, you know, it is an electric bike, and electricity and water is not always such a great combination. And here we are inside the Dan Panorama. So I gotta tip the bike back a little bit. This is the corkscrew I just told you about, and you can see out like on every floor all around there's all businesses. There are a lot of businesses here. And anyhow, I'm gonna cut this. This is the store I gotta go to. People are looking at me funny, and I got other things to do today. Yalla, bye.